Channel. So today is very exciting because I am going to start nesting. I'm going to show you basically everything that I'm setting up for the new edition. I'm going to go through like how I'm planning to like store everything and that, because I have 3 children already. So I have 2 teenagers and a toddler, and my toddler and my little one will be sharing my bedroom. So this is our baby swing, and I currently have it like set up by here. So it does plug in and it takes batteries as well, so it is plugged in, and I'll turn it on for you guys and show you how it works and everything. So last night the cover, in order to take like everything completely off, it has to like be unscrewed, so my partner did that for me yesterday. It's all been through the wash and everything, so yeah, it's back on, but I just need to put like the little newborn insert back in, and then that's ready to go. So that's what I'm going to do now, and then I'm going to show you like how it works and that. It's a really good swing. I highly recommend it.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals that take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun, as she puts her hand in mine.
Okay, so I finally sorted these straps out. Oh my god, that took me forever. So it turns out that when this was threaded back through, it was like the wrong way around. And if you're having trouble, if you've like taken this swing apart, because it does come in a couple of different versions, but it's like all the same thing, if that makes sense. So if you've taken it apart, like give it a clean things, then the straps only go back on one way. So that's good to know. So now it's like all ready, so it's like obviously like fully adjustable and that. So it has like this lovely little newborn insert. It's a beautiful swing. I haven't got like the little toys for it anymore, but that's fine. And then I did put batteries in, so it takes like 1D battery. And then it like has like lower vibration and then higher vibration, so that is really handy. So the seat actually does clip off. The bouncer side of things on its own is really good, so it's like it rocks and everything, so you can like walk it back and forth with your foot. You can attach like little toys to this bar. It does come with them, but like I said, I've lost mine. But it has got like little gaps in it, so you can like attach toys, and it's just really lovely and snug for them. And it has like the separate vibration, so you can like carry that around the house with you. Really handy for the first few weeks with the newborn. So you can like clip it on, and then it can like swing like side to side, which is what my third baby preferred. She much preferred to swing side to side like that. But then you can also unclip it, and then you can actually put it so it goes this way as well, if that makes sense. Face the other way and like swing like this as well, if that makes sense. So it does do all different ones. So yeah, it's really good. And then obviously this adjusts and everything, so you can carry it around. So then it actually has like a full-on like night light on it with different brightnesses, which is really handy. And then if I turn it on, it has like different swing settings, so you can like turn it down so it's like rocking the little one quite gently, and that's only on speed 1. As you can see, I've just got it like between my computer desk and my television at the moment, just because, you know, I have a toddler, so I'm limited on space. But you can put the bass anywhere you want. But yeah, that's on like the slowest speed, and then you can like turn up the speeds. I've never gone to speed 5 because it like freaks me out slightly, but it does go like quite fast and things, so if little one's unsettled, it's just really helpful. So yeah, it has all these different controls in it. You can play music, and then you can like change the volume, turn it up, turn it down. You have like the white noise, which my little one's always loved. So yeah, and then you can like turn it off, and then you can just like turn the full swing off as well. And then this light will stay on, that'll let you know that it's like plugged in. You can also put batteries in this, so you don't have to have like a wire if you don't want to. And then it does have little wheels, so you can, like, you know, take the seat off and pull like the frame along on these little wheels, which makes it a little bit more portable. Yeah, so that is the swing slash bouncer I'm going to be going with, because it swings both ways and basically it's a bouncer as well, so it does both. So I highly recommend this, because like some babies like to be swung like back and forth, other babies like to be swung side to side. This swing does do both, and obviously you can like take the bouncer off, carry around the house. So I love it for that reason. So yeah, here's my living room. I have a toddler, so there's like toys everywhere. She's currently having a snooze. But I thought I would show you like a bit of a setup like in the living room, where I plan to like store like nappies and things. So I do have a nappy caddy for upstairs that I'm going to be using at night time. But I have this cupboard. This is like a little sideboard cupboard that I have, and I always keep my toddler's like wipes, nappies, all of her like stuff in there, talc, scissors, thermometer. So then I have a pack of newborn nappies ready to go down here. These are literally, whoops, I also have a big bag of Lego, because, you know, I have a toddler. So I'm a little bit limited on space, but I do have a pack of nappies in here ready to go. So there's 24 in here. These are the Aldi ones. They are amazing. They were less than £1. So good. So I've just forced them into the cupboard. So yeah, they're in there along with a few toys. So that is where I'll be like storing wipes, nappies and all that type of thing. And then here, these two baskets at the bottom. So that one and that one down there. Sorry for the lighting. It's very early in the morning at the moment. But yeah, they're actually empty, so I could put a few bits in there. The only thing is though, my toddler loves to play with them. She's obsessed at the moment. So in this little basket here I have my little one's pyjamas. It's just nice to have like spare things. And then this little basket has like her water spray, her comb, shoes. It's just easier to have like stuff like that on hand. I usually put like spare socks in there as well. So that's where I'll be keeping like baby's like essential everyday bits and pieces for downstairs. And then I have this changing mat. So then I have this changing mat that comes with my changing bag, and it's really good. It just like opens out, and obviously you know, you can like have your wipes, your nappies and everything. So basically what I'm going to do, this stays in the living room because we use it like every day for our toddler. Still use it, but I always change my little ones on the floor. So with a newborn I'll probably use it on the sofa as well, but I have that, so I'm literally, it has everything in there. The only thing I need to add is obviously newborn nappies, but I just keep that by here in my little side table. It has like this little pocket, literally shove that in there. So that's what I'll be using downstairs to change the little one's nappy, because obviously I'll still be using that for my toddler, so it makes sense just to add the newborn nappies in. Sorry guys, I'm so out of breath. So I have also packed my hospital bag. That's the little one's car seat. This is a special blanket that's passed through the family that'll come with it. The reason it has a cover over it is because I have cats, and for some reason they love to sleep in the car seat, so I've covered it over just to make sure that it's like, you know, nice and clean and fresh. So yeah, my hospital bag is all ready to go. This is everything I'm going to be taking, and I just keep my maternity notes on top of it, so that if I go into labour then it's all ready and it's all right there. And I have it up on my dining table just so that it's out of reach of my toddler. And I have a dog and 2 cats, so it's all nice and kept tidy. So yeah, that is what I've done there, just so it's like downstairs. It's just so much easier to have it like right there and there, ready to go. So my hospital bag video will either be up before or after my nesting video, or videos depending on how much content I end up filming, because we don't want this video to be too long. So yeah, but that is all my hospital bag stuff sorted. So then moving on to my pram. So this is the Nuna limited edition pram. So it's the Nuna Mix limited edition. It's an amazing pram. I absolutely love this pram. So my toddler was using this up until recently, and what I've done is I've swapped over the seat unit for the carry cot, which I love. I know some people think that this is like an extra thing, but I use my like carry cot for my pram constantly. I just love my little ones to be able to like lay flat, they can nap in here, and I just like the security of it. So I'm going to show you everything. So again, it hasn't got like a Moses basket sheet on it just yet. I'm going to do that today. But I've set it up, it's all been cleaned and everything, and I put the rain cover over the top just so it keeps it nice and clean and everything like that. So this is actually a rain cover that we bought separate. This is not the Nuna one, but I like this one because it has the zip in the middle, and it means you can like tend to baby if it's like, you know, busy day without taking like the whole cover off, which is handy. So yeah, but it's a really nice carry cot, and then you can like adjust like this. It's like magnets all the way around, which is really nice. And then inside then it's lovely cushioned. I mean, it's a lovely pram. It's very expensive, but it's lovely, and it has like the noodle on here. It's a really good size carry cot. It's quite long as well, so it does last quite a while. And then I just have like these little pram hooks to, like for shopping and things. Cup holder, essential. And the best feature of this pram is this zip basket. It is amazing. I just get all my crap, shove it all in there. So I used to have like a huge changing bag hanging off the handlebar, which used to drive me insane and get in the way. Now I just have like the changing pouch that I showed you, and like spare clothes and bits and pieces, and the newborn's bits and pieces will go in here, and I'll just zip it up, and that's how I'll be carrying my things around. So yeah, I love this pram so much. So that is the carry cot that I'm going to be using. Like I said, I will pop a sheet on today, and it's really good. It has like a built-in sun visor and everything. So you just open this little flap, and the sun visor comes out, and this is really good. Literally magnets on. You can do it all one-handed. I love this pram so much. And then your baby can be like really secure. So say now it's a hot summer's day, the little one is completely covered, or if it's really windy out, or if you've like forgotten your rain cover, your baby can be covered. So yeah, I love this pram so much. It has like the moon here. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of this pram. I really recommend it. It is expensive. You can get like travel systems from Nuna and things like second hand. So I highly recommend looking on like Facebook Marketplace, because I'll be selling this myself once this little one outgrows it. So yeah, you literally just pull up the clips. You can like clip it off, carry it around with you. So if your little one falls asleep and you don't have to like wake them up, it's really, really handy. And I love it to pieces. So yeah, so I'm going to be popping a Moses basket sheet on that today. So that's another thing I want to do, just so that it's all like ready to go, and then I'll like zip it back up. And I'll probably keep this cover on until like the baby's home, just to keep it nice and fresh and keep it. It has had a really good clean through and everything. So yeah, that is the pram the little one will be using. So I've decided not to get a double stroller because they're expensive, and I love my pram. I'm obsessed with my Nuna. So basically what I've done is I'm now almost 36 weeks pregnant, so I've set this up because I want my toddler to be used to this pram with the carry cot on, used to things that are going to be around for when the baby's born, and I just want to be prepared before I'm huge. I'm already like out of breath constantly, as you can probably hear. So yeah, it's just nice to be organised a little bit earlier. So I've set it all up ready for my newborn baby, which is obviously the carry cot. So the seat unit that they use from 6 months is being stored up in the cupboard, and I didn't want to have to like faff around up and down, swapping it over. So now this is going to be the pram for the newborn. And what we've decided to do, rather than going for a double pram, is my toddler has like toddler rings, which are also in the basket. I just leave them in there so I don't forget them. And we're going to buy one of those little buggy boards, but this buggy board has like a little seat on it, and we've got that saved on Amazon. We've decided not to actually purchase it until the baby's born, just to see how we go, because I don't want to buy things that we're not going to end up using. But yeah, we'll probably end up with that, just so that if my toddler does get tired, she's got the option to go on the buggy board and things. So that's what we're going to be doing. I did have a look at the Nuna one, but it's like £100, which I think is insane. So I seen one which was on Amazon and it was literally like £30. I think it's actually on sale at the moment for like £25. So if you are looking for a buggy, like board or like one with a seat, the one on Amazon looks really good. It's got amazing reviews. It's like £30 and it's universal, so it fits all the prams. So we're probably going to go with that. So yeah, that is the setup for the newborn. And then in the meantime, excuse this, so I just keep my little ones' shoes and coat like in the pram, so it's easy to find, so excuse that. But we also had this Silver Cross like travel stroller, so I got that out of the cupboard, and my little one, my toddler's been really enjoying actually like facing out. It's the first time she's faced out because the seat unit for the Luna actually faces, it's like parent facing, which I prefer. Basically I've had trouble letting go. So now she's like facing out in her big little pram, she's really enjoying. But what I did is I set this up like a week or so before she was actually going to go in it, if that makes sense, when the seat unit was still on her, because you know, toddlers, it's just good for them to like get used to things, and she really liked it. She was like sitting in it on her own, so I knew that she was going to enjoy it, you know. So yeah, it's just a Silver Cross like travel style compact stroller. I think it's like the a very one. I'll put the actual link for it down in the description if you're interested. It's not a new one or anything, but yeah, so that is the current setup at the moment. So yeah, my toddler's been pushed around in this at the moment, but then obviously once the baby is born, we'll only use this if we're out for really long days, and obviously me and my partner are together because you need 2 people to push 2 prams. And then if it's just me, when my partner goes back to work, if it's just me and I want to go to town or I want to go to the shop, whatever, then I will use the buggy board if we need it. We'll see how she goes. We'll probably end up buying it, to be honest. And that's like my plan. So yeah, it's a really nice little stroller. It's got like a really good hood on it and everything. It is a Silver Cross, it's a good make. And then on the back, I just have this like buggy organiser. I highly recommend these. They're so helpful. And again, these clips, which just makes carrying shopping much easier. So I have that. So this may end up back on that pram. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so that is currently what we've been doing at the moment. Obviously this pram, well, this stroller does fold up quite small, so once baby is here, and when, you know, so if we're not going to be using this as much, I'll probably just like fold it up and pop it up in the cupboard like it was. But for now we kind of have like 2 prams in my hallway. But that's the reality of having more than one little one in a 3-bed semi-average house. So yeah, that's the setup for the pram situation. But yeah, my little one is sleeping, like I said, so I need to go up into the cot row and get like, you know, the sheet to go on there, just to like make it all ready. And I'm gonna like tuck this back in and stuff. And then it's actually a really decent size, so if I just like pull this up, this has like a little pocket in. You can keep like your phone in here or dummies, whatever you want to do. So it has like a little storage pocket there, and then what I do is like I fold up like a blanket or a muslin and keep it at the bottom while baby's really small, just so it's like easy to get to. So yeah, but it all like magnets back down. So yeah, I absolutely love this carry cot. I think it's like really well made, and it has like the, let me show you guys, so it has like the ventilation pockets at the back for like summertime, and if you want baby to like sleep and nap in here. And because it's a carry cot, like if the little one is sleeping in here, I like that, because obviously, you know, it being like on the pram frame, it means it's like high up, so with a toddler and pets running around, it just gives me a bit of security, and I can just wheel it into whatever room I'm in. Obviously I have the swing as well, so if I wanted to, if baby fell asleep, I could just wheel this into the kitchen, you know. And it's just lovely to have. I absolutely love it. So I'm just in my bathroom, so I'm out of breath. I've just come up the stairs. So for like bathing the little one and everything, obviously I have a toddler as well, but I have like, this is the back of my bathroom door, so I have the Angel Care bath seat like hanging on the back of here. I really recommend this, super helpful. And then I have the little one and my toddler's dressing gowns and a couple of the newborn towels ready to go. Everything's been washed, and cleaned and everything like that. And then I already have like toddler stuff everywhere. And then in this little like organizer thing that I have at the top here, I just popped a few new freshly clean flannels, and this is where I'll use to like top and toe the newborn, because I don't put them in the bath until the cord falls off, so that's what I'll use, and they will just be flannels just for the little one. Okay, so sorry if I'm talking a little bit quiet, so excuse this watching. So oh, my toddler's just waking up, bless her. Yeah, excuse all this washing. This is the stuff that can't go in the tumble dryer, so that's just drying from last night, so that's a big mess. So that's my bedroom there. This is like an airing cupboard, which I just basically shovel my crap in. So I thought I'd show you a few little bits, super quick, and then I'll sort the little one out. So in these two bags I have like the prep machine, bottles, a steriliser, because Phoebe was my toddler. I did breastfeed for about a week, but it didn't work out, so I ended up bottle feeding, so I have all of those bits which I will take out the bag and show you in just a sec. And then this bag is another thing I've been adding to. This is just like postpartum care things to go in my bathrooms. So I'm going to show you how I set those up. I have the perfect prep machine, so this is just like the black version. Drip tray, obviously all of this will need to be like cleaned and everything if I do end up using it. So my plan is to breastfeed hopefully exclusively for the first year for this little one. But if I need to use it, I have it. I'm not going to be setting this up yet. I'm going to just leave it because the machine only goes from 4 ounces. So I have the Rapid Cool Flask, and my plan is if breastfeeding doesn't work out, Aldi is literally just down the road from us, so we'll just pop and get some formula if we need it. I'm not going to buy it in advance because I don't want it to go to waste. But I have this, which is the Rapid Cool Flask. So I will literally wash and sanitize this. This has to go in like a cold water sterilizer. So I do have some Milton like sterilizing tablets under my sink, so I can sterilize this. And if breastfeeding doesn't work out, then I can just clean this up, sanitize it, and use this. And literally this will make a bottle, because newborns, they take about 2 ounces in the beginning. So obviously I don't want to be wasting formula by using the prep machine, so I'll just use this for the first few weeks and then obviously set that up. So that is my plan. And then I have this flask which I've only ever used to put boiling water in to make up bottles. So that's kind of how the feeding setup would work. And then I just have a few like weeding things that are in the bag. So then I just have like spare, these are the little scoops that come in the milk powder, and this is because we actually bought a tub of formula and it didn't have a scoop in it, so we kept a couple, sanitised them, and we keep them as spares. I've just got like a sticky label of what's in here, and then some like extra bits for my sanitizer, so that's what that is. And then some different float heats. This is for our bottles, which are the Tommy Tippy ones. So we have 4 of the larger 11 ounce ones, and then I think I have 3 or 2 of like the little ones. So yeah, those are the bottles I've got. And then this is the Advent Phillips sterilizer, so just a microwave sterilizer, so that's what I would use. Like I said, I am hoping to breastfeed, so this is just like a backup. Sorry for the little one, I'm gonna go grab her now. I also have this, which you can like separate your formula into, which is really handy. Again, all this would need to be washed and sanitised, but I'll do that, you know, as and when I need it. It's pointless doing it now because I may not end up using it and it would just need to be done again. Also have a sealed filter for the prep machine, so if I need that I can use that too. I'm going to put all like the teats and the feeding bits and pieces bottles and the sterilising that bag, and then the prep machine. And the Rapid Cool, I highly recommend the Rapid Cool Flask. If you don't want a prep machine, I would just get this because it's cheaper and you don't have to just use it out and about, you could use this in the house as well, and it's just amazing and I absolutely love it. I've used it loads, so I highly recommend that if you're a bottle feeding mama. So yeah, this is my bedroom. So currently I'm sharing a room with my toddler, so it's a 3 bed semi-detached. I think I've mentioned that. It's just like a yes it is. So yeah, so I also have my tumble dryer in my bedroom. So I'm a little bit limited on space, so I thought I would show you guys like the nursery bedside setup type thing. So this is where my toddler sleeps. So I will show you the undercot storage and how I've organised that. She has like a little basket here with her cuddly toys. On the back of the door I do have like my dressing gown and a few bits, but I've hung up the little ones all in one and her like fluffy jackets because she's due in February, so it's going to be cold. So she has like an all-in-one pram suit and that, and some fluffy coats to wear. Yeah. So obviously this is where my toddler sleeps, and then in the corner I just have the large changing mat, which I don't really use for her anymore, to be honest. I just change it where I am, but it does come in handy. That wash basket that I keep her laundry in, so the baby and her will share this wash basket and I'll just wash their stuff together. But it's really handy. This was like dirt cheap. I think I paid like £8 for it, and you can like wipe it clean. So this changing bag usually hangs up on the back of the door, but I brought it down because she likes to go through it. I'm going to do the zip. What's that? And now everything in here obviously she can have. I don't really use like a huge changing bag anymore. I prefer to take out just like her changing like portable mat that I showed you guys earlier, and just shove everything in the basket of my pram because I just find it easier. But if I'm out like all day long, or if I'm going over someone's house, then I need like a full changing bag then, because you need like way more stuff, and obviously with two I'll probably need way more stuff. But yeah, there's just a few little bits in there, like a blanket, bib, bits and pieces. And then I have her chest of drawers, so all of Phoebe's clothes are in here. So what I've done is the top drawer I've popped newborn stuff in, and then the rest of the drawers are all Phoebe's stuff, because she has quite a lot of stuff now. So this is how I've organised this. I do want to change this up a little bit. So what I've done is I've bought this basket. This was literally from Poundland for like £2. It's black. I'll use it around my house. I can use it in the bathroom or whatever when I'm not using it. But I thought I could pop bibs and hats and socks and little things like that in here. Okay, so now I have like muslin squares on top, and then hats, bibs, socks underneath, just so it's like easy to get to and you wouldn't have like all the small bits in the drawer flown about. So literally this is all the newborn clothing, and then the 0 to 3 is under the bed in like a storage bag, because it's just like easier. So I only keep like one set of like age clothes in the drawers at a time, because obviously I'm limited on space. Then I have this really nice nappy caddy that I'm going to sort out. So some cotton wool, some nappies that are left over, a few bits and pieces that can be sorted, so I'm going to do that too. Okay, so like I said, this is like the nappy caddy. At the moment, obviously, I'm just going to leave it up there, because if I put it close to the bed, somebody who is right here going through her washing, she will get into it. So eventually the next to me crib will go here, which I will show you guys, and the nappy caddy thing will like go there, and then when I'm not using it I'll just pop it up here so she can't get to it. But then what I do then for my toddler is, in this little basket I have everything that I need for her for after bath time and for changing a nappy upstairs, so that's all there. So eventually they'll probably share that, but for now it's just easier to have a caddy with everything in it. So in here I have newborn nappies. These are the Aldi ones, and there's a couple of Pampers ones left over, so I've just filled this little section up with nappies. And then I have this left over, so I'll pop this in the cot drawer. And then I have a pack of wet wipes here that are going to be there. I was thinking of popping like a little muslin in here, because obviously this will be moved over there, and it's just handy to have those everywhere, isn't it? So I'll pop that in too. And then I'm going to have the vitamin D drops. Like I said, I am hoping to breastfeed exclusively this time, so fingers crossed. So I have 2 little bottles of those to go in there. And then I also have this sterile dummy case. I'm not sure if I'm going to use dummies yet. I may get some sterilised and keep them in here, just to see how it goes. I did see some really nice Dr. Brown ones in my local pharmacy, and they weren't very expensive. I think they're about £6 for 2, so I might grab those. I also have this like little sample of nipple cream. My nipple cream, I do have, yeah, I do have the Landstone nipple cream already, like the big tube of it, but it's in my hospital bag, so I'll pop that back in here, you know. I have this little sample, I'll pop this in here, may as well. And then I have just like a couple of samples of cream, so I have like this little sample of soda creme and this little sample of soda creme. I would say like this would be really good for a changing bag, but we already have like the portable little round one that I just refill, so I don't need it down there. So that's what I've got in here for now. And then the only other thing I'd probably add is some breast pads, because I'm hoping to use this like overnight. And then I did buy a Haka, is it, breast pump when I was pregnant with Phoebes. I never actually got to use it, and we've been through the attic, all of the cupboards and everything, and I can't, yeah, and I can't find some of the newborn stuff, so I think I might have donated some stuff by accident, so that's my bad. But that's what I'm going to do for now, and I will add some breast pads in here. And then I also have this thing of cotton wool, so I may pop some cotton wool in there just in case I want to use that, we'll see. But I'll probably pop this in my bathroom, so I'm going to pop the cotton wool into the bathroom because that's probably where I use it, because I use this to like top and toe the baby because they can't have proper baths, and it's just really handy to have cotton wool, plus you can use it to like remove makeup and things, so you know, it'll get used. I also have this little feeding pillow. So this is super handy. It has been washed, everything has been washed, it's ready to go now. But yeah, so I have this little breastfeeding pillow, or baby pillow, whatever you want to call it. And it's a little bit misshapen when I put it in the washing machine, but it's come out okay, I think. And it smells lovely. So this is so handy whether you're breastfeeding or not. I used it loads with Phoebe when she was really little. As they get older, you can like kind of sit them in it. And I have older children, so I have teenagers as well, and they liked using this when they were like holding the little one when she was a newborn. So this will get loads of use out of it. So once I set up the next to me, I'll probably pop it in there just to store it for now. But for now, it's just going to live over by her side. So little one has gotten into the nappies, or rascal. So she's destroying things as we go, like they do. You helping? You helping, Mama? Yeah, there for you, sister. So this is the undercot storage. I have to be careful because someone's going to put everything out. Of Phoebe's cot sheets and her mattress protector are in here, and then her spare bed and usually goes in there, but it's currently in the wash. Then I have baby blankets. I am going to take out a baby blanket. Ooh, muslin, that can go up there next. So I'll pop that up with that. I found one muslin. I also have two like baby swaddles which my toddler is stealing off me. So I have those, they've all been washed, they're ready to go. And then I have like baby blankets. I'm going to take one of these blankets downstairs, and then I'm also going to take down my wrap and my nursing cover because I feel like they're better off downstairs. Plus I need to like practice with a wrap. Obviously she's stealing everything at the moment, but yeah, that's what I keep in here. And then I have the bedding for the next to me cot as well. So this is just my basket from my downstairs toilet. So I already have this pack of like maxi pads here, and then I have two of the Lancino maternity pads which I'm going to pop in, and then a couple of the adult diapers, and then I'm also going to pop in some breast pads as well, just so that they're in here, so if I want to change while I'm in the bathroom I can. So it'll be handy to have everything in one place. And then obviously we're all girls, so there's always like pads and things in the basket anyway. So I'm just going to pop these in and try and make them fit as best as I can. And then obviously I have like normal pads in there because we're all girls in this house, so we always have sanitary towels everywhere. That's set up, and then I'm just going to pop like these pads, which are the normal pads that we use, on top. And then all the other bits, obviously, you know, it's not going to fit perfectly, but it's fine. So that's all in there, that's everything we keep in there anyway, so at least I know that it's in there, it's ready to go. So if I forget, you know what I mean, when I get home from the hospital, I've already got like everything in there that I need to like change and freshen up. So that is now going to go back on the windowsill. Okay, so I've just come upstairs to do the same to my upstairs bathroom. So I'm going to do exactly the same. The only difference is I am going to pop some of this distilled witch hazel up in the upstairs bathroom. So I know like Spritz for Bits and the soothing stuff is all the rage at the moment, but literally this is like £4 or £5 from Boots, and I just asked the pharmacy which one to get, and this is what they gave me. And you can just put a few droplets of this on your sanitary towel, and it's the distilled witch hazel that actually gives you like the soothing and everything. So if you want to save some money, I highly recommend just getting this. So I have this basket, sorry I'm out of breath, I've just come up the stairs, which has like, you know, bits and pieces as you can see in, sanitary towel, toothpaste, blah blah blah. So I'm just going to pop everything like in here at the back, so that again it's ready, it's up here, it's ready to go. Okay, so that is it all set up, so excuse that. So I just have at the back then behind like the normal pads. So underneath is the distilled witch hazel. I have some feminine wet wipes, the rest of my adult nappies, and then a couple of the Lancelot what's it called, maternity pads as well. And then these are the pads I will eventually end up using, but we always have pads in the house, like I said, because we're all girls. So that is all ready to go. I also have some breast pads in there as well, in case I'm in here and I want to change or whatever. So okay, so I've popped the sheet on the bottom of the carry cot. So this is what it looks like with like the hood off and thing. I have the hood down and the cover off. So I have my breastfeeding cover up here, a baby blanket and a muslin all rolled up at the bottom, because obviously little one, this will be plenty of room for her in the beginning. I just found it really handy last time to have these things at the bottom of the carry cot ready to grab. And then in this pocket I've popped a couple of breast pads and I changed the sanitary towel just so I'm not caught short, which I thought would be handy. So yeah, but I absolutely love this pram, and like I said, it all just like magnets, and it's really really handy. And then all of the little ones stuff will just get chucked in there, zip it up, and that's how I'll be like carrying everything around. So yeah, but I'm really pleased with this, so I'm gonna sort it all out, pop the rain cover back on just to keep it nice and clean and tidy. And I also remembered to bring down my baby wrap, because I need to practice how to do that. So I'm just going to pop that somewhere out of the little one's reach for now. Okay, so I've just come upstairs. I've brought the next to me crib into the bedroom, and I'm going to attempt to set it up. I've never set it up before, it's new. So we actually had it from Facebook Marketplace. It was a bargain, it was like £30. So there's a little bit of damage to like the carry case, but the actual, you know, next to me crib is in really really good condition, because they're not in there very long, are they? And it actually came with the mattress and a couple of the sheets. So I just want to like set it up, clean it and everything. Yeah, Teddy. Ah, Teddy. And then it can be in the room and this little one can get used to seeing it, isn't it? So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. Also, we do have a play gym for the little one. So yeah, we do have a play gym, but it's in the cupboard. So it's in that cupboard. So yeah, they don't really use a play gym for the first like month or so. And it's just another thing that you've got to put somewhere, you know, and there's just not enough space for it. So, and I feel like if I set it now, a certain someone's just going to climb all over it, to be honest. So this is the next to me. Hopefully it'll be easy to set up, we shall see. So if I quickly unzip it, let's have a little look here. So I did briefly unzip it and have a little look, make sure everything was there. Yeah, so I did briefly unzip and make sure everything was there. It's a really good size as well, because obviously I've still got my toddler and she still sleeps in this cot, and I need the baby to be able to like, sleep in this until at least 6 months. Hopefully they'll last longer, obviously providing, you know, they can be in it that long. So yeah, I'm actually really excited to put it up. So this is the brand. I've never heard of it before, but yeah, it was an absolute bargain, and you can like give it a good wipe down and clean and everything. So yeah, you excited? We're gonna set it up. Yeah, your little sister's gonna go in there, so wish me luck guys, and hopefully it'll go well. So with the power of editing, this will be very fast for you guys, but will probably take me quite some time. considering I have a little helper. Next to me is up, thanks to the help from my daughter. So yeah, we didn't have any instructions because obviously it's second, so I googled it, but it's up, so that's all that matters. So I really like the fact that the side comes down. It's a really good size as well, because I need it to last until like the little one's at least 6 months because of our sleeping arrangements. So the base and the mattress are up a year, so I've just wiped them down and just said to sponge clean them, so I've done that. But yeah, I'm really pleased with it actually. I think for £30 that is a bargain, and it has like the extendable legs. I think you can like strap it into the bed as well, so that's super helpful. But yeah, for the time being it's just going to be like in the way, but you gotta do what you gotta do. The little one is in the drawers, and you know, your little monster. So the cot, well, the next to me is all set up and everything, it's just airing out. So I wiped down like the bottom bit and the mattress and everything. So they've dried overnight. So I'm gonna set the cot up. Okay, so this is how I set it up. So the mattress is in and everything. So the sheet is on. This is obviously not going to stay in here, but I'm just going to pop that in there for now. And then on the side I've put the baby's swaddle and a muslin square and a blanket. And then there's my bedside table, so this will move up right by you, but I need to get into those drawers, so yeah. It's not ideal, but that's the setup we've got. Well, I'll just scoot it down. But I need this little bit to be able to get in and out of bed at the moment, but when baby's here I'll just move it all the way up, and then if I need the drawers I'll just have to keep moving it. So yeah, it's quite close to my wardrobe as well, so it's a little bit awkward, but I really like it. It's a really good size. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to do. So I'm glad I waited until today to put that on, just so that I can make sure like the mattress is 100% dry, because we don't want any mold or anything. So yeah, I'm really happy with everything that I've managed to get done. Nesting wise, I feel really prepared. It's nice to be done a little bit early, to be honest. Like with having a toddler, and I wanted to like get used to like the cot and, you know, the swing and all the different bits and pieces. You're brushing your hair. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you found it motivational. If you're going to be having a little one soon, congratulations. And if you're just watching this because you like this type of content, then I hope you enjoyed it. I love watching nesting videos. They're so cozy and lovely to watch, aren't they? But anyways, have an amazing day and thank you for watching.